Uganda is among the few countries in the world where the equator crosses. This is Kayabwe town, always a stopover as travelers head to Western Uganda so they can engage in some tours of the place.
This day is very exceptional because there's something that we call an equinox.
So here at the equator line here, we do an experiment, which experiment proves that the forces of north and south don't spin the same. Most times, we get a low amount of rainfall, and it's due because of the equator line or the sun, because this is the path of the sun.
Sure.
So can you show them the other side?
Yeah,
so rain can rain and stops right there and skips this place.
Wow. Kayabwe, or the equator town, is one of the most visited sites in the whole of Uganda. Yes guys, welcome to another video, and today we are in Kayabwe. Yes, Kayabwe is in PG district, one of the towns that welcomes you to Masaka district and Masaka city as well. Yes, what brought me today in Kayabwe? Kayabwe is one of the 3 landmarks in Uganda, one of the countries where the equator passes through. Remember, there are 13 countries, and if I recall them clearly, there is Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Sao Tome and Principe, Gabon, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. Remember, those are different 2 countries. There is Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Maldives, Indonesia, and Kiribati. Yes, those are the 13 countries where the equator passes through. Remember, equator is that imaginary line marked 0 degrees latitude. So here at Kayabwe, the equator landmark has the north and south poles, showing where the equator crosses, as well as the division of the Earth's hemisphere. That is the north and south poles. Yeah, so the 3 landmarks where the equator passes through include Kayabwe, where we are right now. There is Kasese, and the 3rd one is Mpigi. That one I didn't know much about it. Yeah, so let's explore the equator town. And guys, what brought me to Kayabwe on this exact day? Today is 21st March, and that is the Equinox Day. Equinox Day, for those that remember primary science like me, that is when the sunshine is overhead. Yes, it is always on those points where the line of the equator passes, just like here. Yes guys, as you've just seen, the whole of Kayabwe is full of such shops selling beautiful art and craft. Yes, both this side and the other side. And again, this monument of the equator is on both sides. There is this one here and the other one right there. But mostly they use it as a people love to take pictures on these monuments. All these students you see, they've come to experience what is going to happen today on Equinox Day. Yeah. Now I'm going to cross the other side and show you how beautiful it looks as well. There's a lot of music this side. I think there is a church very close. Actually, as I said when I was back there, there's a guy who captured the experiment that proves that this town is where the equator passes. And when I saw that, it actually that is what brought me here today. So they told me it costs 10,000 to do the experiment for you, and I want to do that. Look at this. Wow. Look at all these masks. From Tanzania. Even these small ones, I think these ones are used for decoration. Yes guys, we are just 71 kilometers from Kampala, the capital city of Uganda, and as I told you, Kayabwe town is one of those towns that welcomes you to Masaka district. How are you, sir?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine.
From where?
From Kampala.
From Kampala.
Yeah.
YouTuber?
A YouTuber. Yeah. How did you know?
He knows very well because he deals with them.
Oh.
Yeah, all the
How are you, bro? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm called Kasim, and I have a channel. It's called Asian Club. I don't know if you saw it somewhere.
Not so sure.
Oh yeah. So I've come to show people what's going to happen here today.
Right at the equator line.
Yeah.
So equator line here we do an experiment.
I remember you. Are you not the one who did that experiment on TikTok?
Absolutely.
Actually, you're the one who brought me here today.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's me.
Yeah. Can you tell us simply what is going to be happening today here?
Today,
Yeah.
Equinox very soon. It's like now. You can also try it right here.
Yeah. So
upright.
this is the real light.
You're seeing my shadow. Are you seeing the shadow? It's down my feet.
Yeah.
That is Equinox. It's not either north or south.
Yeah.
Right? So here at the equator line here, we do an experiment, which experiment proves that the forces of north and south don't spin the same. But equator line is the line that divides the whole world into two equal parts, not only Uganda, or Kenya or Indonesia where it crosses, or the whole world.
Sure.
But Uganda's both hemispheres, north and south. Kampala, capital city, Entebbe, Jinja, they all fall in the north. Masaka, Mbalala, Kavale, Singiro, they fall in the south. So equator line, we have north and south on our equator circles.
And this one is the one that divides the
whole world.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Guys, this is the very line that divides the whole world.
Into two equal
Unbelievable.
hemispheres. So we have the north and the south.
Sure.
Yes. So in the north, the water spins in a clockwise movement. Then in the south, the water spins in an anti-clockwise movement. And at the equator line, the water doesn't spin. It's because of the Coriolis effect. That's the experiment we're going to do right now.
Yeah.
So this is a funnel. This is a funnel.
Yeah.
A port on this funnel. Since this one is on the north, on the equator, the water will not spin. When I go north, the water will spin in a clockwise movement.
Yeah.
Then when I go south, the water will spin in an
Anti-clockwise movement.
And at the equator line, it doesn't spin.
Guys, this is the equator line. And as they've told us, this is the northern hemisphere. This is the southern. And this is the very line that crosses into the world.
hemispheres.
Yeah, so get ready for the experiment that is going to prove that this is the real line that divides the whole world.
To take apart. So this line, before we do this experiment, it only crosses 13 countries in the whole world. We have Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, Sao Tome, Gabon, Congo Brazzaville, Congo DRC, Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Indonesia, Golontale, and Vietnam. So there are 13 in number. 13 in number, but 7 in Africa. But Uganda is among
the 7
countries that are crossed by the equator line. Throughout the 199 countries in the whole world, but Uganda is among the countries that are crossed by the equator line. Right?
Yeah.
So those in Kampala, you can do this experiment at your home place. If you have a flushing toilet or sink, flush your toilets, they will be spinning clockwise. Then those in Masaka and Masaka, the water goes anti-clockwise.
Sure.
And at the equator line, the water doesn't spin.
I can't wait to see the experiment.
Which side do you want to start?
Let us start from the north.
Side.
Yeah. Let's guys get ready for the experiment. Now this is the northern hemisphere. As you see, it is written.
Yes. In the north. So this is a funnel.
Yeah.
It is a funnel. I put my finger down to block the water.
Sure.
Then after the pour, I pour it on this funnel. And then the reason as to why I put this metal is to make the water stable. Still, the reason why I put this flower is that you can see the water spinning with your eyes.
Sure.
But when I put a flower, see the direction is. So in the north, the water spins clockwise, just like a clock.
Yeah.
Right?
It spins clockwise.
Then 21st March, which is today, and the 23rd September, those 2 days are regarded as the equinox days in Uganda.
Yeah.
And those 2 days, the sun is overhead the equator line.
Okay.
Right? So to make you know more about the equinox, in the south, countries like South Africa, Australia, they have been having summer because the sun was rising from the southern hemisphere. Now today, 21st, the sun is crossing from south to north.
Sure.
So those in Europe, they're going to experience summer. Then those in Australia are going to experience winter because the sun is crossing from north to south.
From today
onwards, up to 23rd.
Oh my God.
Right?
Guys, did you hear that?
Then Australia, they are going to have summer. Sorry, winter, because the sun has crossed from their home side to the north. Then those in Europe, they're going to have summer.
Oh.
That's how we determine their seasons.
Wow, that's amazing.
This is clockwise.
Okay.
Now let's go into the south.
Now let's get to the southern hemisphere. Guys, it is just a few steps away. The funnel is there and the other one is right here. So just a few steps away.
So now we're in the south of the equator. We put the same method to make the water stable.
Yeah.
You can see the difference now. It's counterclockwise.
Yeah.
And the water is spinning,
Can you see
so
that?
fast because you are close to the equator line.
Sure.
But the more further you go, the faster it becomes. The closer, the slower.
Wow.
So get the difference now.
Okay.
So now you have to go at the second sort of rather.
You say the closer to the line, the faster?
The closer to the line, the slower.
The slower.
The further, the faster.
Okay.
The more further you go leaving the equator line, the faster it becomes. The closer to the slower, the slower. Because it is zero, so the forces go on counting to their poles.
Oh.
So South Pole and the North Pole, they are equal, they both pole at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
So in Australia, the water spins more faster compared to Uganda because they're near the South Pole, right?
Okay. Now we are going to the last one, which is on the very line. Guys, this is amazing. This is so amazing. Now this is neither the southern or northern hemisphere. We are in the middle of the line. Can you see that, guys? So here it doesn't rotate to either side. Wow, this is amazing.
Right?
So you told us that this time when the sun is overhead and it doesn't have a shadow, it is not the whole day.
Midday, but the sun always on the line the full day. But midday it points directly.
Oh,
But the whole day it's on the line.
but I think we are already there.
Absolutely, yes.
Only that
Right
the
now,
sun.
standing right on the equator line.
Sure.
You can see when the shadow is down your feet.
Yeah,
You can see.
this is amazing, guys. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that, but the shadow is just. Apart from the experiment we've just seen here, and what is really happening today, what is the difference of this town from other towns where the line doesn't cross? Yeah.
So the only difference of the equator line is that most times
Yeah.
you get a low amount of rainfall, and it's due because of the equator line or the sun, because this is the path of the sun.
Sure.
So can I show them the other side?
Yeah. It's
So rain can rain and stops right there and skips this place. Most
it can
times.
stop there
The other side.
and skip where the line crosses.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And it goes in the other side, but here it skips.
So it can rain the other side
Yes.
and the other side, and it misses this one here.
And this place is always hotter.
Wow.
Yes. This place is always hotter. And equator comes from two words, equi and ta. Equi, which means something which is equal to the other. Then ta, equal. Just like hemisphere, see this one, hemisphere. Yeah, hemi, something which is equal to the other. Then this is the
Hemisphere,
earth.
the round.
Yes, this is the earth.
Okay.
Sphere, earth, then hemisphere.
Yeah.
It's another side of the other part. That is the southern hemisphere. You have the north and the south.
Okay.
But this is the, for example, this is the world.
Yeah.
The line that is divided into parts. This side is called the hemisphere, and the other called the sphere.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and all the countries that are crossed by the equator line, there are 13 countries. In South America, we have 30 countries. In Asia, we have 30 countries.
Yeah.
In South America, we have Ecuador, Colombia, and Brazil. Then Africa, in Indonesia, we have Indonesia, Gorontalo Island, and Borneo Island.
Yeah.
Yes. So all these countries, the people are black. We have the same color, just like you see.
Yes,
And all
actually that is right.
and all these countries have the same fertile soil, just like Uganda, right? So you can also grow anything around.
Wow.
Not like these people in Europe. Come and show you something. I also planted here a coffee plant.
Yeah.
Just it's a witness or to show.
Sure.
You can see it right there. It's close to the equator.
Oh my God. Guys, this has to prove that the soil around this place is really, really fertile. This is the line?
Equator,
Yeah.
very close.
Wow. This is the line? Yeah. And right here is a plant of a coffee. And look at how healthy it looks. This is amazing. So, man, this is a good experience.
You come and show them also. So this is our map.
Yeah.
So this is the equator line where
Yeah.
countries that are crossed by the equator.
Yeah, so this is the world map that shows the countries where the equator crosses through. Okay. Yes, and as you see, guys, this is the line. This is the line, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, Somalia, Kenya, Uganda, Congo Brazzaville, Gabon. There are only 7 countries in
In
Africa.
Africa, yes. Sao Tome, Gabon,
Yeah.
Congo Brazzaville, Congo DRC, Uganda, Kenya, and the least southern part of Somalia.
Okay.
Then in South America, it's
Yeah.
Ecuador,
Colombia.
Colombia, and Brazil.
Okay. This is beautiful. Okay, bro. Thanks for the experience. Yeah. And all around here, the shops are selling articraft and culture items. Now here, I see there is a crocodile farm. There is a crocodile farm and camp croc standing 5 kilometers back. 5 kilometers back. Is it really meaning this side as you're heading to Kampala? I would love to visit that place. Okay, let's move around this place. This is what you will find when you visit Kayabwe. These are tourist vans. Yes guys, we're still in Kayabwe, the equator town. All these are tourist trucks. Well, right there is another restaurant. The other one is a bit executive. It's called Wava Restaurant. Yeah, tourists are still coming in. How do you see this art? How do you see the art? The art, the art, the art. Wow. Guys, wow. This is incredible, incredible. And look at these bags. Oh my God. what I can tell you guys, Kayabwe town is just full of beautiful art. All those trucks you see the other side are all for tourists, and all these trucks as well. And they are just coming in. They are just still coming in. Actually, I thought the sun being overhead, whereby you can't even see a shadow, where you will not be having a shadow. I thought it lasts for the whole day, but no, it just happens around midday. Yes, and after midday, then it is done. Yeah. Wow. 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 So there is the other monument across the road, but it is still in the same line as you see. It is just in the same line as this one here. Wow, they are taking a group photo. Taking a group photo. Now, as you saw earlier, the equator line comes the other side and crosses through the restaurant there. So you can decide whether to sit on the southern hemisphere of the world or the northern hemisphere of the world when you are inside the restaurant. Mukwate bukwasi ku mukono gw'osiimye. Tolina tabu. Ayagala aliwa. Olufunireyo ekikadde baaba.
Oh, that's a great picture.
Just a pose. I'm not posing you can.
Oh no.
So what do you want? What's up? Yeah, so this is what you will find when you visit Kayabwe, the town where the equator crosses. Let's look at this.
Yeah, these are made out of cow horn.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Make plates,
Beautiful.
make combs, all from cow horn.
All these from cow
All these
horns.
are made from cow horn.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
You also have this. You can put this in your office.
Yeah,
This is where you can put your pens.
sure. This is amazing. Guys, look at all this beautiful art.
You also have nice paintings.
You know, what brought me here today, exactly today, because it is an equinox day, as you know.
It is, yeah.
You are aware of it?
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah. So I want you to tell me simply, what do you expect on such a day from other days around here in Kayabwe?
This day is very exceptional because there's something that we call an equinox where the sun meets what? The sun meets...
Actually, I've come to find out, I don't know much about it. But what I know is that the sun is overhead and you will not have a shadow.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what brought me exactly.
That's what happens. Yeah, and they also have an experiment there. It's for 10,000. They can do an experiment for you so that you learn more about the equator.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you normally receive tourists from outside the country?
Yeah, we receive tourists outside the country, but it's very seasonal. It's seasonal, yeah.
Sure.
For example, in June, July, in August, it's a peak of a season.
Oh.
Yeah. For example, these are feed magnets. Yeah, you can take these as a souvenir.
Sure. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So this is
a
a
national
head of
bird.
a crested crane.
Crested crane. It's a national bird. Then we also have these feed magnets with the equator knit. Yeah.
Someone is calling you?
No, someone. With equator knit, it can also be a good souvenir.
Of course.
Yeah, like you visited the equator. Whenever you open the fridge, you say, "Yeah, I was at the equator."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, this is
We also have these woven baskets. They are for home decor. They are locally made by local women.
Man, this is beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I love the fact that when foreigners visit places like this one, they should expect to get something that is locally made to represent the culture. Yeah, it is so bad that they can visit a place like this and they don't find it.
Yeah.
So it is very good that you put this art here.
We earn a living from it.
Actually, it is good.
Yes.
Now, this one here.
Yeah, these are made out of stone, called soapstone. Yeah, they are carved out of stones.
Okay.
Yes.
Also for decoration?
They are for home decor. You can put this at a TV unit or a TV stand. It can be a good decoration.
That's good. Now,
and these are candle holders. These are for candles.
Yeah. Also from the other stone you told me.
From soapstone.
It is heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Yeah.
We also have coasters for the glasses.
Oh.
Yeah. Or cups on the dining.
Yeah. Okay, so now I would like to know how much did this one cost? Because this one, I think this one is the smallest item around.
Yeah, it's only 5,000.
Only 5K?
Yeah, 5K.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Not bad.
I also have some key holders for the keys. Actually, this is made out of carbon. We also have these are wooden ones. Yeah. This is from carbon in wood.
Also.
This is carbon and wood.
Okay.
We also have these magic lights where you can serve the bills to the customers in a restaurant or something like that.
Sure. Yeah, now when we come to the paintings, I always prefer this size, like this size here. Yes, how much can this one go with?
That one is 80,000.
No, I mean this one here.
That one.
Yeah. 80?
Yes.
Bro, why are these things so cheap?
They are cheap. They are affordable. Those are local prices.
You know what?
Local prices, but for the tourists, it can be higher.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
You know, I'm just wondering because as I told you yesterday, but one, I was in Jinja, and that painting, they told me 350.
Yes.
And I thought it was a fair price. Because when I get to Ntinda and Bukoto, in those galleries, they can sell that one at 800.
Sure.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, 800.
That's a lot.